From the moment it was announced that Marvel Studios would be making Deadpool 3, there was many people that doubted just how committed they were to the vision of Ryan Reynolds, including Ryan Reynolds and the creator of Deadpool, Rob Liefeld. And now it looks like all of their fears have been realized, as Ryan Reynolds confirmed on Instagram with a picture of Deadpool Thanos giving the middle finger that he has officially left Marvel Studios and Deadpool 3 over creative differences. So this comes directly from Ryan Reynolds' social media, where he's tended to be very vocal and make announcements on there as part of his, persona that he has, which honestly, it's smart. That's how he confirmed that Deadpool was coming to the MCU, where the moment that Disney officially solidified the purchase, they had the images and everything ready. And of course, they've been developing Deadpool for a while. We knew that they, at one point, replaced the writing team and the company associated with Deadpool, and it was going to be more of a Marvel Studios project. But then recently we learned, okay, they got the director that Ryan Reynolds is comfortable with, and they even brought back the original writers of Deadpool 1 and 2, and Ryan Reynolds' production house would be directly involved. Apparently, they couldn't make things work, they couldn't meet in the middle, and Ryan Reynolds doesn't go too much into it, but yeah, Ryan Reynolds posts the image of Deadpool, who's all Thanos up with the gauntlet, flipping the bird, saying he's officially gone from Marvel Studios in Deadpool 3, and all he can say is creative differences, and that one day he hopes to be able to tell the story, but he can't, obviously. Non-disclosure agreements. Now, what I do find interesting is that on the image he posted, it says rated R, but the R is crossed off. Now again, this makes me think that Marvel Studios and Disney were heavily pushing into making this a non-R-rated film. Probably, as we feared, as we all knew they would, they were lying to investors and everybody, and they were going to just be making a PG-13 film. Ryan Reynolds stood his ground, his team stood his ground, they said, no, this is going to be rated R. There was an impasse, and, Marvel Studios and Disney owned the character. They gave him the ultimatum, and he decided, well, I'm not going to bend over backwards to you guys. We're either doing it my way or the highway, and, well, it was the highway for him. And it's unfortunate, because as much as I didn't like Deadpool 2, I love Deadpool 1. And I was hoping we could get more of that, but apparently now we can't even have Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, which makes me think that we're just going to straight up go into a reboot. Like, they're just going to produce it without him or recast him. And again, it'll be interesting to see what happens next and how Marvel Studios responds to this, because I assume it's going to be it's going to be a bloodbath. So I'll be back as soon as I have more and there's more to talk about, which should be any second now.